for coming back.
Thank you for having me back.
I know last time,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They are excited. They're excited. Thank you for guest hosting last time. I was sick. So you
yes.
interviewed the whole cast and
I
everything.
came in, I guest hosted, but you haven't asked me back, so I was disappointed.
No, because
I want to guest host again.
No, I haven't been sick.
No,
we don't want me to be sick, but if I do, no, it's nice when people come in. And congratulations, I know it's been a minute, but the Eagles won,
The Eagles won.
Yeah.
Eagles fans, it was a huge game. Jalen Hurts and the team came through in the defense. So
They played so well.
They did,
Yeah.
It was domination.
Yeah,
you know?
from that score until like the end, and it was like,
Exactly.
I guess you just try not to be so embarrassed.
The Eagles are a very kind franchise. We didn't want to beat them too bad, so we just let them get a couple
I don't know if
touchdowns.
anyone's ever said that's a kind franchise.
And it wouldn't be the Eagles,
usually
quite
the
frankly,
fans are nuts as a franchise. So anyway, so you were just at the Grammys, and by the way, this was a great Grammys to go to. So many talented people were performing and nominated. Did you have a good time?
We had a great time. Yeah, we had a great time. We had great seats, and that's my wife and I. Yeah, we were.
Man, that is your wife. Look at your wife. Wow. So look at y'all both like. That's not normal. Y'all are like the people in picture frames. You know that you buy? They get the most attractive people to be in those, and you're like, I'm gonna look like this in this picture frame, but we don't. I heard that you sat by Dre, right?
Yeah. So Dr. Dre was sitting right next to me.
That's cool.
I was really surprised because he was sitting there, and I've never met him before. You know, although he's from LA and I'm from LA as well. And I didn't know what to expect, but he was really funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was really funny. I mean, of course, I love his music, and it's edgy, it's rap, and it's hard, but he was really funny. I was very surprised.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It's always nice to
Great sense of humor.
Sometimes I get worried to, engage, because I'm like, don't suck as a human.
1,000,000%. It's a tough thing, so like maybe I'll look, and if I make eye contact, it's like hopscotch or, double dutches. Do I go in or do I go in, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go.
We got it. Well, I wanted to say congratulations, too. Is it this year that marks, is it 30 years you and your wife have been together?
Yes, it will be 30 this year. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's wow.
I mean, y'all been the people in the picture frame for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
That's a very colorful shirt I had on back then.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's when the Cowboys were ruling. Yeah.
That is when the Cowboys were ruling.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. How did you propose? How have you been making it work? 30 years,
So how I proposed to her, so I planned it all out. So we actually got in an argument first.
Oh.
We did because it was Thanksgiving, and she wanted to go somewhere else for Thanksgiving. I said, no, let's just stay home, and let's have a nice Thanksgiving here with the two of us. And I forget where she wanted to go. Maybe it was her cousin's house or somewhere like that. I can't remember. She's like, well, no, I wanna go out and do it with family. I said, no, I said, but I want to do here. Can we just do it this year? So she's like, okay. So she didn't know that I was going to propose to her.
Secretly, she hates you. She's like, you're going to ruin Thanksgiving.
Exactly, right? She's like, and so she was mad, and so she was mad until I brought out the ring.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That was nicely done.
Yeah, thank you.
So your kiddos are grown now, in their 20s, I think now. So how is it parenting? Because that is a nice thing that you navigate when you're married and they have a different vibe of like disciplinary styles.
Well, so I'm a disciplinarian, and my wife hasn't cut the umbilical cord yet. I mean, they're like 27, 26, and she still has not cut it.
Oh, wow.
I promise you. She's backstage, but the cord goes all the way back to LA. No, because I don't know, helicopter mom is an understatement.
Yeah, okay.
But so I'm more the disciplinarian of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I try to be.
Yeah.
I try to be.
I think we're kind of like how we were brought up. Do you feel like that? You kind of parent, and then you try and do better, depending on the situation.
Yes.
But yeah, you're kind of like, maybe she was brought up that way, maybe you were brought up,
Well, she's
because I'm like my mom. I was like, you're fine, fly.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My kids are very independent. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Like when they graduate, I won't see them. And I think I was raised like that, like very much a latchkey kid. So I was like,
I was latchkey kid as
well.
well.
So I think it kind of is nice.
That's a good point.
It's because of how I grew up.
She wasn't. Yeah. That's a great point. And I think we definitely because she was really spoiled as a child, and so she spoils them.
Yeah.
And
hey, nothing wrong with that. That's nice.
Well, it's only a problem when they turn like 27 and 26.
Yeah.
The spoiling should probably stop maybe 6, 10.
I don't
even
know,
16. Man. I mean, a teenager can stop the spoiling at some point.
I don't know. Love how you love, you know.
Is it love though? Okay,
It is.
Yes, it is love.
Yes. Oh my God, I love you too. This 30 years
love.
has had to have been a trip.
Oh well,
just
you know,
this conversation.
honestly, most of our disagreements are through with the kids.
Yeah.
Through the kids.
I think that's a normal thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I was a little worried.
Yeah.
For a second, because sometimes I have to check myself.
We grow up so differently, and then you come together, and you're supposed to that's hard. That can be a hard compromise, especially religion or whatever comes into play. All that comes into play.
They do. But I think my problem was, I thought at some point she would hear what I was saying about the kids.
Nah.
No, she doesn't.
Nah.
She doesn't. I mean, literally like 27 years, and she just knows. She goes,
listens intently, and then does what she wants.
Exactly. Okay. You know my wife.
I know women.
You guys friends? You know her?
I know women. All right, let's get to a couple commercials with the help of celebrity in our audience, and that is your real name, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Morris.
Hey.
I'm a huge fan. You're a true pillar of the Black film community. I remember watching Best Man Holiday when I was just a tween and being so invested in the characters. Seeing you cry in that affected me so much, though you're way too handsome to be crying like that. Don't go away. Kelly has more with Morris after this.
So tell us about the series, about your character. We were saying while it was playing, I like how it's like a progressive version of it.
Yes. So it's called Watson. It's part of the Sherlock Holmes mythology.
Yeah.
And so basically what happens is Sherlock Holmes gifts me a clinic to solve medical mysteries. But we don't just solve the medical mysteries inside the clinic, in the hospital. We also go outside like detectives to gather information and clues to help solve the medical mysteries.
Yeah.
So in the hospital, we're doctors. Outside the hospital, we're detectives. So together, we're doc-tectives.
Yes, I like it. Inventing words like Missy Elliott.
Yes.
No, I think it's actually a very progressive idea too, because it is interesting how doctors only see you in that little, that moment. And like if you did see someone's whole life, I just think it's an interesting, if you actually saw everything then you'd actually figure out why.
Exactly, and so that's what happens. So we go outside, and when we gather up those clues, it tells us more about the patient.
Yeah.
And a lot of our medical cases, they're all vetted by real doctors.
Yeah.
And they're very, very rare cases. There's one case in the hospital where a woman has a nipple on her foot.
What?
Yes.
A third nipple on the foot. Okay.
Yes, and it has sensations and everything.
Congratulations.
Can we say that? Can we say that? I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
I hope I can say that.
I mean, footsies is like a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And there's another case where a man has alien hand syndrome. So there's the man. So he has one hand that just does things all on its own. So if he tries to button his jacket with one hand,
it's like a neuro thing. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
So all these different types of cases. So very rare cases on our show.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
You've had so many meaningful roles, so we're going to talk about a few. So your first was Boyz in the Hood.
Yes. Oh wow. Yeah.
I mean, first film, that's incredible. I know, but it's so good still. So you shot a famous scene at night in this, right?
Yes. Yeah. It was. So Boyz in the Hood was my first movie. It was my first.
Congratulations on that.
Oh no! Well, no.
What's your
thank
first
you. It was
role?
my first. What it was my first real movie. First real big movie. And there was a night scene that we had, and it was on in LA, Crenshaw Boulevard back in the day was a place to be. Everyone had all their nice cars, or you go there to meet girls. Just a ton of people on the boulevard. So we were shooting there at the actual location because John Singleton, late great John Singleton.
Yeah.
We were shooting there at the actual location, and there was a bunch of extras with all their nice cars. But the scene, when we get into an argument, someone starts shooting, and everyone starts scattering. And a couple people almost got hit or something like that. So I didn't want to get hit. I just want to make sure I don't want to die or get into the hospital on my first night scene.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to get hit by a car.
Oh!
Because people are scattering around, people are getting in their cars, taking off and all that.
Oh, I was like, y'all went real method. I was
I know, right?
Yeah. Wait, then there's the dancing scene in Best Man Holiday. That's pretty good.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it true that you were voted best dancer in middle school?
Yes, but see, that was my first time dealing with politics.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine, and Jamal Sparks was my guy.
Shout out
Jamal Sparks. So in junior high school, I was on like the basketball team and the football team, and I was more popular.
You're a popular guy.
I was more popular, but he by far was the best dancer, and I knew that I wasn't. Right?
Yeah.
And I won the award. But Jamal Sparks, all you people in junior high school, Jamal Sparks should have won that contest. I'm gonna right the wrong right now.
I bet he's dancing his ass off. All right, then there's the game plan. So you worked.
Oh yeah.
You worked with Dwayne Johnson. I heard something crazy happen on set.
Yes, so I've never seen this before. So we were rehearsing the movie, and we were doing like football plays. And literally, he did a play. He sprinted out. He was running. Then he just stopped and stood there, kind of like this, like a superhero, with his chest stuck out. And I said, "Is everything okay?" He's like, "Yeah." He says, "My Achilles. I popped it." And I was like, "You popped your Achilles?" Now I've seen people pop their Achilles, and we've actually had there were 2 guys that did it, like 300-pound guys that did it there while we were practicing. God. And everyone goes straight to the ground. They look, they say, "Who hit me?" But he just stood there. I popped mine. I fell to the ground. Yeah. He just stood there, and I said, "You popped your Achilles?" He goes, "Yeah, I popped it." Right. Okay. And literally, he popped his Achilles. He's the only person that I've ever seen that just stood there like a superhero and said he popped his Achilles.
He's Black Adam.
Hey, he's Black Adam.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson is a superhero.
Yeah. No, that's really painful. Wow.
Yeah, it's very painful. Yeah, very
That's
painful.
a different level of compartmentalization if I've ever heard of it. Yeah. Welcome back. We've got Morris Chestnut hanging out with us, y'all. His new show on CBS and Paramount Plus is called Watson. In it, Morris plays Watson, a version of the classic Sherlock Holmes character who is no longer just a sidekick, but the star of his own story. That means it's time for, you guessed it, a game called Nacho Sidekick. Nacho Sidekick. The jingles on this show are incredible. Lord, are you gonna take this one? Yeah.
Well, I certainly will. How you doing there, Kelly? What's up, Morris? How you doing? That's a beautiful suit you got there, Morris.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That is sharp. That is sharp. Amen. Amen. That's one of my creations. Okay, let's play a game here, all right?
All right.
Now, in this one, I'm going to ask a trivia question about famous sidekicks. Now, these answers are either side characters who helped lead characters in movies and such, or they are delicious sides that you put on nachos.
Oh.
Now, what you got to do is hit your button and answer if you know it, and steals are allowed. Let's go. You ready for your first question?
Let's do it.
Okay, here it is. What is the name of the sidekick Elsa met on the mountainside? Kelly.
The sidekick that Elsa met on the mountainside.
On the mountainside, yep.
Olaf or no?
It's Olaf. Yes, it is.
You gotta be quick.
I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick.
I'm like a ninja.
Okay, here's your next question now. What's the nickname of the delicious melted chip dip that originated in Chihuahua, involves cream and cheese, and is hard to find at a quality level outside of Mexico or Texas?
Queso.
I knew you knew that one. Kelly loves that queso.
That was a very involved question.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
I feel confident you can get this one. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Who was the music director that used to work in this studio and sat loyally by David Letterman's side for 3 decades?
Oh.
Morris.
David Letterman. I thought you were going to say Johnny Carson.
No, Paul.
No, that's the other one.
Paul.
Paul.
Paul. That's
Paul
right,
Schaefer.
Paul. That's it, Paul Schaefer. You got it. There you go, Morris.
He's playing.
You're on the board.
Paul Schaefer.
That's right.
Schaefer. Paul Schaefer.
Play it proud.
Appreciate you.
There he is. Well, that's great. That's Paul Schaefer right there. And, you know, it carries on the tradition that if you are the band leader in this building, you have to be bald. Jason gets it.
So do I
It's a
I
sexy
qualify?
bald. It's a
So I
sexy
qualify.
bald.
You got a point. Yeah, you qualify 2 more. You know, I'm going to give you another point, Morris, just for your beautiful bald head.
Thank you, because it's qualified.
Because bald is beautiful. Bald
Usually
is
the
beautiful.
last one is worth 1 billion points.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, you'll see. Okay, here's your next question. What yellow vegetable nacho topping is grown on over 60% of Iowa's landmass, is also known as maize, and is sometimes used to build, Kelly?
Corn?
It's corn. It's corn.
Wow, it was very impressive.
These questions are odd.
You're very impressive. Very impressive.
Okay, that sound means we got time for one more. Then I got to get out of here because this game is making me hungry. Okay, so whoever gets this wins it all. Okay, here's your last question. This is for everything now because I said so. All right. What wooden Guardians of the Galaxy sidekick was an excellent... Kelly.
Groot.
It's Groot. I am Groot. Wow. Means Kelly is the winner.
Congratulations. Congratulations for the world butt kicking.
All right, well, thank you, Voice of God. And everybody be sure to check out Morris's new show, watching new episodes return